My name's Eric JT Forensic, and I'm here to teach you how to draft. Today I'm going to start a new video series for drawing the floor plans for this cape house you see in front of you. This is the isometric view, so you get a good idea about what the whole house looks like. We're going to be talking about first drawing the first floor plan. And there's going to be multiple steps to this process to break it down so it's not too complicated or too overwhelming. We will be drawing it at 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. So an architectural scale of 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. This will be a video using AutoCAD, but it's about drawing it using manual drafting. So I will be probably talking a little bit about AutoCAD terms here and there, but this video is not about AutoCAD. It's about hand drafting. In the future, I might make a video of the same house using AutoCAD directly. The paper will be 24 inches by 18 inches. So step one is right here. So for step one, we're going to be drawing the exterior walls 5 inches thick, the interior walls 4.5 inches thick, walls between the kitchen and bathroom, which is this wall right here, just one wall, 6.5 inches. Posts on the front porch, these posts right here are 5.5 by 5.5 with the X in it, 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. The dimensions that you see on this drawing are temporary only. They're not intended for the final drawing. When we're up to the point of making the final dimensions, that'll be a different step. So any dimensions that you see on here are just to make sure everything is in the right position. This is not the way that an architect would dimension the final set of plans. But as you're learning, I just wanted to make sure that everything was in the right spot before you went to step two, because it's frustrating when you're starting to get to the next step and then you realize something's wrong. So I'd really like you to definitely double check all these dimensions and make sure they're correct before you go to the next step. I highly suggest that you print this out. I'll give a link to the PDFs that you can print out for this. I highly suggest that after you have it drawn, you highlight each dimension and double check it's correct before you go to the next step. All windows on this home are 3 foot wide. So we're not concerned about how tall they are at this point, but all the windows are 3 feet wide. The doors have their sizes labeled on them. They do say the height, the 6'8", but we're not going to be worried about that really for this drawing. We are worried about the 2 feet 0 inches. So the first number, 2 foot 0 inches, and the second number, 6'8", is the height. So we're really just concerned about the 2 feet, which is from this point to this point. So two 2-foot doors makes a 4-foot opening. These doors, 2'6". So this door is 2 feet 6. Again, the 6'8", some people get this confused. They think it's, I'm not sure, they think it's a, what do they do? I know they messed this up. I guess they look at this one, 2'6", but you just look at the first number, 2'0". This one is 3'0". So you can really ignore the 6'8", because that's just the height. You're going to notice all the doors say 6'8". The first number, the 3'0", is the number, 3 feet. So as a double check, it says 3 feet here, 3 feet there. Not all the inside doors are labeled though. They're labeled, but not double labeled. So 2'6", 2'6", 2'6", 2'4", 2'4", going into the bathroom. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. People normally say 2'6" here. 2'6" for this closet. A majority of them on the inside are 2'6". This is 2'4" into the bathroom. These are 2'0s, 2 of them going into this living room area. It's a 6-foot sliding door in the back and a 3-foot door to the front. 2'6" on the closets. Interior steps are 10-inch treads. So that means this line to the next line is 10 inches, to the next line 10, 10, 10, 10. The outside is 12. From here to here is 12, 12, 12. So a grand total of 3 feet. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 feet. So 12 inches on the outside, 10 inches on the inside. There's also steps out the back. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 feet. 12 inch, 12 inch, 12 inch. The interior handrail is 2 inches wide. So that's right here. This railing is 2 inches wide. It's about 1 inch from the side and then 2 inches over. The exterior handrail is 3.5 inches wide. So that's actually this right here, this handrail coming up the side is 3.5. And actually all the railings coming around the porch here, this front porch, are 3.5 inches. Not the posts are 5.5, 5.5 by 5.5, but the width right here is 3.5. Exterior doors to receive door sills. So what does that mean? These are interior doors, and there's no line going from one room to the other. There's no line coming across here. You'll see a line for the exterior doors. When there's an exterior door, you draw a sill to show that there's a step. Even if it's 1 inch, even if it's 1/2 inch, there's a step coming from the house to the outside porch. There's a step going from this sliding door outside to this deck on the back. But inside, there's no sills. Do not include the dimensions. All right, so I definitely told you to double check all the dimensions, which you should, but you don't have to write them on here. If you're doing it by AutoCAD, yes, you could do it here because it's very easy to turn off the layer. But if you're doing it by hand, I don't expect you to put all these layers just to erase them again. If you want to lay a piece of tracing paper over it and do the dimensions, that's not a bad idea at all. Okay, so actually, I really highly suggest that. Lay a piece of tracing paper over and double check all these dimensions. And again, use a highlighter marker to highlight them all on the original drawing that you print out that I'm going to send you a PDF of so you can print it out and double check everything. So that would be step 1. Step 2 is that we're going to start to include the kitchen area, the bathroom area, showing the closets, the rod, and the shelf. And I think that was it. I'll go through each step further as I make those videos. But basically, this is a quick overview of the whole project. Step 3 is you're going to start to show the structure. So that's these arrows right here. That's the headers coming across this bearing wall here. All headers by the front windows, headers for the front porch area, the ceiling joist, the roof rafters for the front porch. So make sure to get all the structure on there. And then step 4, the final step, we're going to show the final dimensions. We're going to label the different spaces and rooms, master bedroom, covered porch, show the up arrows for the staircase and the down arrows for the staircase. Make sure we labeled all the refrigerators, sinks, ranges, labs, water closets, tubs. Show the section arrows. We can draw these section arrows simpler. I'll show you a simpler one. And the section arrows, the north arrows, title. Okay, so the final product, and also crocheting the wall. So the final product will look very much like what you see here. So that's where the final step is. But to start, we just want to lay out the walls, windows, and doors. So that was an overview for drawing the first floor for this house. Okay, so this is video 1, and I'm gonna make the next video for showing you step 1. If you have not already, please subscribe to my video series, my YouTube channel. Please hit the like button if you like the video. Please leave any comments if I didn't explain something clearly or you had other questions. Keep an eye out for my next video, and thank you.